Hi everyone, hope you all are good. Welcome to Love Thy RCs, and we are going to do yet another RC on some new topic, some different genre. But before I take you over to the RC, I'm going to run you through these important points once again. So you have to understand the main idea, you have to map the passage, all these things put together help you understand the pattern of the passage. So what are important zones in a passage? Zones are those where you are likely to get a question, like the first paragraph is an important zone, the last one is. Then if there is a comparison point in the passage, कहीं पे जहाँ similarity or difference दिखा रहे हैं, that is an important point, okay? So ये सब चीज़ें आपको समझना होगा क्योंकि ये सारा मिलजुल करके ही आपको पैसेज का एक प्रॉपर फ्लो दे रहे हैं, प्रॉपर आइडिया दे रहे हैं. एंड इफ यू ट्राई टू सॉल्व अ पैसेज क्वेश्चंस विदाउट एक्चुअली लोकेटिंग द मेन आइडिया, it will be very difficult for you. मतलब chances are that your answers will be wrong. मतलब मेरा तो ऐसा होता है ना कि मैं कहीं पे भी कोई क्वेश्चन में अगर फंस जाती हूँ तो आई immediately connect it with the main idea. Somehow or the other I'm able to see light. अच्छा, तो ये टॉपिक क्या है? This is transcendentalism. Dentalism reminds me of my dentist. No, but this is something else. You transcend boundaries. This is how I remember this word. एक phrase याद कर लेते हैं. So transcend boundaries. अब अगर मैं transcend का meaning आपको अलग से समझाऊंगी आपको याद नहीं रहेगा. But you transcend levels. You transcend boundaries. You transcend this world. You transcend limitations. मतलब पार करना कोई एक certain level को. A revolt against rationalism. So if transcendentalism is a revolt, it means rationalism कुछ कह रहा है तो transcendentalism उसका opposite कह रहा है. Genre is intellectual history. Intellectual बोलते ही समझ जाओ, this is philosophy connected with history. Why am I calling it moderate? Because the questions are very doable. और पैसेज अभी आप देखेंगे तो आपको शायद थोड़ा सा डेंस लगे. अब सेकंड पैराग्राफ देख के ही आपको लगेगा कि मैं ना ही करूं ये पैसेज. But please mark my words, a passage is defined not by the genre alone, but by the type of questions that are there. Fine. So ask anyone on the street what is transcendentalism and you will certainly receive some kind of reply. What reply? Everyone claims to know the meaning of the word transcendental. Acha, the word conveys notions of sentiment and sentimentality, visionary or idealistic lack of reality, connotes fantasy and fiction. Acha. So तभी मतलब ये समझ में आ रहा ट्रांसेंडेंटलिज्म, ये आइडियलिस्टिक लैक ऑफ रियलिटी. सो दिस इज लाइक काइंड ऑफ फिक्शन, फैंटेसी. अब यहाँ पे ये बोला है इसने, these meanings cause few problems in everyday life. Indeed, few of us wonder, few or a few, ये अभी हम देखेंगे. तो anyway, एक झलक देख रहे हैं हम पैसेज का, भी रीड नहीं कर रहे हैं. Transcendentalism appeared in conflict with the rationalism. Okay, transcendentalists were conscious. Rationalists were too objective. Now, it's very, very clear here that the passage is trying to compare transcendentalists and rationalists. 2 से 3 पैराग्राफ्स में वो बात आई है. पहला पैरा में ट्रांसेंडेंटलिज्म उसने बात की होगी, बट देन ही ब्रिंग्स इन rationalism and he compares. अभी मैं क्वेश्चंस एक बार देखूंगी. हाउ डज द ऑथर यूज द आर्ग्यूमेंट्स ऑफ द rationalists and the transcendentalists, attacking the church and this respectively to make a point regarding this. अब ये क्वेश्चन अगर पास उसमें हुआ ना टेस्ट में, तो ये तो आप तो छोड़ ही दोगे क्योंकि आपको समझ ही नहीं आएगा ये क्वेश्चन. I would not leave it because I know that the longer the question, the easier it is. Let's decode it together. How does the author use the arguments? किसका? Rationalists, transcendentalists. Okay, क्या कर रहे हैं ये दोनों? Attacking the church and the rationalism respectively. Respectively means rationalists जो है वो चर्च को अटैक करते हैं, ट्रांसेंडेंटलिस्ट इसको अटैक करते हैं, ऑपोजिट, क्रिस क्रॉस. To make a point regarding the transcendentalist problem with the rationalist. खत्म, कुछ नहीं है इसमें. What can we infer about the fight between the two or about the clash or difference between the two? Right? एक झलक आप ऑप्शंस तो देखो. वैसे हम देखते नहीं है जनरली ऑप्शंस इस वक्त, बाद में देखेंगे. बोथ अपोज्ड, ये देख रहे हो, समझ में आ जाएगा यहाँ पे आसानी से. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. What specific instance of this self-consciousness is mentioned by the author? ट्रांसेंडेंटलिस्ट का क्वेश्चन स्पेसिफिक नहीं है. सेल्फ कॉन्शियसनेस, what specific instance of this self consciousness is mentioned. सेल्फ कॉन्शियसनेस वाला जो जोन होगा वहां से पकड़ेंगे इसको. What makes the author deduce? For the transcendentalist, expression was everything. Specific point है, we go to this zone, we go to this point, set the zone and then read. What makes the author deduce? क्यों उसने ये बोला है? Simple language में जाके infer करो वहां से. Based on the information set out, all of the following cannot be inferred except false, 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 true. Right guys? चलिए पहले तो देखते हैं पैसेज क्या कह रहा है. Now, what is transcendentalism? Okay, so everybody knows what being transcendental is. Notions of this, fantasy and fiction. इतना तो समझ में आ ही गया. What is the big para going to say? And I am going to definitely skim the para because it's very long. These meanings cause few problems. Indeed, few of us wonder about the meaning at all. मतलब हम तो सोचते ही नहीं हैं. These meanings don't cause problems in everyday life क्योंकि हम तो सोचते ही नहीं उस बारे में. Yet we use the expression freely and casually. A transcendental starlit evening. ये देख रहे हो आप? हम यूज कर लेते हैं. But हम तो we don't even bother to wonder about the meaning of transcendental. Yet we use it. A transcendental experience. A transcendental cricket match that culminated in victory. Starlit evening. But literary historians and critics as well have been quarreling over the meaning of this for decades. लड़ाई कुछ चल रही है. One of the problems is that the transcendentalists were liberals and conservatives. Liberals भी, conservatives भी, अच्छा, revolutionaries and reactionaries सब थे वो. Some were preoccupied with God, others atheistic, devout Catholics lived as ardent revolutionaries, staunch conservatives. सब कुछ था उनका mix था. Expression okay, however, all right, few, general meaning. Tell us, perhaps this tells us something. What does it tell us? To speak of a transcendental era is to identify a period in which certain ideas gained currency, okay, became dominant. They became dominant mode, okay, अब सब skim कर लो. Expression was perhaps everything, fine. Ideas, okay. यहाँ मुझे ये समझ में आ रहा है ट्रांसेंडेंटलिज्म क्या था या ट्रांसेंडेंटल आइडियाज क्या थे, ये इसमें डिस्कस हुए हैं. एंड बीच में जो 4th 5th लाइन में ही सेज दे वर एवरीथिंग. कंजर्वेटिव्स, लिबरल्स, ऑल लाइक रेवोल्यूशनरीज, रिएक्शनरीज सब थे. राइट, आगे चलते हैं. ट्रांसेंडेंटलिज्म अपीयर्ड इन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट विद द रैशनलिज्म. ये इंपॉर्टेंट पैरा है, ये मुझे समझ में आ रहा है और ये प्रैक्टिस से समझ में आता है. इससे पहला वाला पैरा में तो ट्रांसेंडेंटलिज्म के आइडियोलॉजी, उसका पर्सपेक्टिव, उसका पॉइंट्स था. बट हियर इट्स लाइक व्हाट्स द डिफरेंस. You could go as far to say that this reflected, all right, नहीं पढ़ रही हूँ मैं ये सब. Were conscious of the unique destiny, self-consciousness appeared, okay. Rationalists objective थे. अब ट्रांसेंडेंटलिस्ट अगर फिक्शनल थे तो रैशनलिस्ट फिर लॉजिकल थे, ऑब्जेक्टिव थे, मीन्स बेस्ड ऑन डेटा. दे चोज टू सी ह्यूमन नेचर एज यूनिफॉर्म, एक फॉर्मूला टाइप, कोड टाइप. रैशनलिस्ट हैड आल्सो अटैक्ड, अब ये सब नहीं पढ़ूंगी मैं. टर्न्ड अप, ओके, अच्छा अब रैशनलिस्ट पे अगर क्वेश्चन होगा तो यहाँ आ जाएंगे. I go down here. The rationalism replaced the Christian matrix, okay. For the transcendentalist, the result was nothing less than okay. Imagination, sensitivity, ye, choked to death, liberate himself, okay. So intellectual change कौन लगा रहा था? Rationalists लगा रहे थे. Transcendentalists कह रहे थे हमें इन सब से free होना है. Actually, it's a bad passage, okay. You would not know what to read where, but then I have just shown you how to skim and skip. Because इसमें और ज़्यादा important कुछ नहीं है. Second para, the big para, talks about transcendentalists, and then the rest of the passage talks about the difference between rationalists and transcendentalists. Rationalists, as the name suggests, were logical people. Transcendentalists, fictional, and they wanted to be liberated. They didn't want to be tied to the chains. Okay. So इससे start करूँगी? No. All right. Mention self-consciousness. I can take this. इससे भी ज्यादा आसान कोई अगर आपको चाहिए, सो एक्सप्रेशन वाज एवरीथिंग, आई विल टेक दिस. ओके, ये ले लो आप सबसे पहले. What makes the author deduce? For the transcendentalist, expression was everything. Free, liberal, right? So expression was everything. कहाँ है? मैं चलिए आपको चल के दिखाती हूँ. So far I remember it was somewhere here in this para. Okay. All right. Uh, 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 uh. Nothing less than the demotion. Okay. I think, all right. Okay. No. It was somewhere here. Okay. So, because it talked about, I remember it talked about atheism and God and something religious and all. Transcendentalists were liberals, okay. Preoccupied with God expression, gained currency during this, okay. General meaning, okay. To speak of this, attitudes arose, gained currency, okay. Dominant mode, expression was perhaps everything, okay. Right, got it. So expression in art, music, poetry, drama, literature and philosophy. Correct. So when we see this point here, expression wala, I'm going to check from here. So expression was everything, which tells us something else about them. Expression was everything. Expression in art, music, poetry, drama and this, just the same older ideas did not simply wither away. Even they stayed. Transcendental ideas arose both as implicit and explicit criticisms of this, okay, generated by a sense of inadequacy. और थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे अगर देख लें, gained currency during its own time, within its own period, okay, general meaning, okay, perhaps this tells, okay, fine. So devout Catholics, some were preoccupied, fine. This much reading is enough. Now I go to this question. What makes the author deduce? For the transcendentalist, expression was everything. अब ये क्वेश्चन ये नहीं कह रहा है कि what can you infer from that line. ये कह रहा है what makes the author deduce this, है ना, क्यों बोला इसने. Passion was extremely important to the transcendentalist. दो तो कम से कम eliminate हो जाएंगे यहाँ पर. Expression is very different from passion, right? So this is eliminated. The transcendentalists oppose rationalism and objectivity. Okay, ये रख लेते हैं क्योंकि ये तो ठीक है, करते थे ये. The existence of atheism in this points to this. Existence of atheism points to expression, not exactly. Atheism was far up in the paragraph. And then he talks about, maybe expression is everything. So I eliminate this. I'm left with 2 and 4. 4 क्या कह रहा है? The transcendentalists believed in the freedom of human expression. So ये एक कह रहा है freedom of human expression, एक कह रहा है oppose rationalism and objectivity. Okay. Go back here. During this expression this, however, within this few transcendentalists यानी ना के बराबर would have agreed on a general meaning. उनको नहीं चाहिए था एक general meaning, एक general formula जो सब पे apply हो सके. Perhaps this tells us something. This tells us of this identifies certain ideas and attitudes arose. Most areas of intellectual endeavor, they became dominant mode of expression. सबको अपना अपना तरीके से करना था. Expression was perhaps everything. हर चीज में art, music, poetry, okay, just the same older ideas. They did not wither away, लेकिन ठीक है, okay. Explicit and implicit criticisms, okay. So what he says here is that it was important for them to come up with their own ideas and not fit in any mold. ये कहना चाह रहा है ये. So going by that, I think 3 is good as your answer. Right? Sorry, 3 क्यों कह रही हूँ मैं? 4. It's between 2 and 4, right? So 4 is your answer. ये eliminate हो गया था, ये eliminate हो गया था. Between this and this is better. So ये कर लिया. अभी इसके बाद I would go to this. Looks good to me now क्योंकि transcendentalism तो हमने इतना देख लिया. So 3 false है, एक true है. यही तो पूछ रहा ना. All of the following cannot accept. Fine. ही true है. The transcendentalists believe that habits, values, rules and standards imposed by a civilization and human thought have to be abandoned at all costs. Extreme. So false. ट्रांसेंडेंटलिस्ट बिलीव्ड इन डाइवर्सिटी एंड यूनिकनेस. कॉमन सेंस से भी पता है कि हर चीज में डाइवर्सिटी, प्लूरलिटी, एक्सप्रेशन, ये सब चीजें एक्सेप्टेड होती हैं. That is those traits which set one man apart from another. And the expression, abhi humne padha expression, this looks good. The transcendentalists yearned to reclaim human freedom. Okay. They were rebels and they knew it as they dared to march to the tune of a different drummer, their own. Okay. They were rebels and they knew. Okay, I'll keep this also. So this is out. This we are keeping. The transcendental era was devoted to irrationality and unreason, which had a detrimental impact on the purest bakwas. He shows that they differed from rationalists in the fact that these transcendentalists believed in freedom and freedom of expression. That doesn't mean they were completely irrational and unreasonable and, classical political economy, detrimental impact, harmful. This is a completely negative tone towards transcendentalists. So this is out and it's between these two. Transcendentalists believed in diversity and uniqueness. Okay, those traits. Okay, and this says yearn to reclaim human freedom. They were rebels and they knew it as they dared to march to the tune their own. Now, go back and try to prove one of the two. अब ये यहाँ पे ट्रांसेंडेंटलिस्ट की बात बता रहा है. ट्रांसेंडेंटलिस्ट वर लिबरल्स एंड कंजर्वेटिव्स, दे वर दिस एंड दिस. तो वो जो कह रहा है सिर्फ रेबल्स, दैट काइंड ऑफ गिव्स इट अ रॉन्ग टोन. So this is eliminated and this is good as your answer. Okay. Then we have, okay, ये कर लिया, हमारे पास दो बच रहे हैं. What specific instance of self-consciousness is mentioned by the author? All right, so self-consciousness वाला point आप निकाल लो यहाँ से and then we can take a look at this. Conscious यहाँ है. Fine, self-consciousness. I'll come to this zone now for that question. Appeared in conflict, okay, fine, comfortable, all right. The transcendentalists were conscious of the unique destiny. Okay, it was self-consciousness which appears as one of the key elements of transcendentalism, right? Then the rationalists were too objective, ये इसने बोला है, ठीक है? So key elements of this. All right, the transcendentalists attacked this because it blocked the free play of emotions and creativity. Okay, the rationalist had turned man into a soulless thing. Okay, thrust. Okay, better part, think. All right, what shall I do? I have read all the books. Okay, rationalism replaced. Okay, so ये mechanical हो रहा था rationalism, and these people, the transcendentalists, came up and said, भाई फ्री प्ले ऑफ इमोशंस और क्रिएटिविटी हमको चाहिए एंड सेल्फ कॉन्शियसनेस अपना उनको वो था. ठीक है. सो लेट्स गो टू दिस नाउ. Now the author talks of their acceptance. ये क्या करेक्ट एक पूछा है, राइट, इज मेंशन्ड. ओके, specific instance. The author talks of their acceptance of emotions and sentimentality, all of which is possible only in a faith that is about self-consciousness. Sounds extreme, so I'll eliminate this. The author mentions the transcendentalist insistence on ideas and concepts, which is the best expression. Sounds good, but then this is kind of a red flag, so I'll keep this, but I'm not sure about this. Then the author talks about the transcendentalist awareness of their distinctive fate. Okay, that was an important element of the ideology. Distinctive fate is given there. Unique destiny, conscious of the unique destiny, right? This is there. So this is good. The author points out the anomalies, the differences, vagaries between the transcendentalists and the rationalists where self-consciousness is mentioned. Specific instance पूछा है. So the difference between them is not a specific instance. It has to be this or this. But here, because we have this best expression, insistence on this, which is the best expression, kind of extreme, so we will go with 3 as the answer for this. Okay, and I think we are left with one question now. So, what does this say? Use the arguments of this, attacking the church and this to make a point regarding इनका problem. पहले तो ना इसमें मैं वापस नहीं जाऊंगी as the first step. I'm going to check the options and see if I can eliminate one or two, क्योंकि अब तो हमें पता है क्या क्या लड़ते थे वो. By mentioning how both oppose the same thing. Okay, both, all right. The church treatment of human beings as being uniform. Okay. By talking about how both opposed the church on different grounds, which in the end was quite similar. Quoting the views of the leaders of the transcendentalists and this, showing how they actually meant the same thing. By showing how one fought for logic and the other for sentiments. I mean, isn't this clear? अभी तक मैं सोच रही थी कि चलो I'm going to eliminate, but ये तो मतलब main idea से connected है ना. Rationalists said logic, they said sentiments. आगे देख लेते हैं. Thereby proving the transcendentalist support of the spirit opposing dependence on rationality. यहाँ बोला है, आप देख लो. Man must liberate himself from these intellectual chains. Imagination, sensitivity, feeling, spontaneity and freedom were stifled. And then he says here, a crisis which shook the comfortable, बता रही हूँ मैं आपको, ठहर जाइए. हाँ, ये है. The rationalists had also attacked the church because it blocked human reason. So, human reason logic के लिए, right? The rationalists were too objective. Transcendentalists attacked rationalism because it blocked the free play. So they did not attack church for the same thing. ये तो definitely out है ना? Same thing, the church treatment, ये out है. Opposed church नहीं. Transcendentalists attacked rationalists. Rationalists attacked church. ऐसा था. So it's between these two, right? Now between these two, quoting the views of this meant the same thing, or by showing this. Obviously this is better because it contains the logic and the sentiments part. And going with the last 3 lines of the passage, it clearly says, don't be too dependent on rationality. Don't be bound to these. Okay, so 4 is good. Alright, I think we are done with all the 4 questions. These questions were pretty good, like I mean they were challenging and a bit tricky. I hope you enjoyed solving these. And once again I'm saying, do not try to waste too much time by reading the passage word for word and all. It won't take you anywhere. If you can do a lot of practice and come up with this deadly combination of skimming, skipping and scanning, nothing like it. Take care guys, I'm going to see you again. Keep